guys, and welcome to another WIP Wednesday. If you're new to my channel, I'm Adrian, and the little guy that you hear chirping in the background, that's Kiwi. He's I think he's having himself some dinner. So the way this usually works is I show you guys everything that I've completed over the last 7 days, and then I talk a little bit about what I'm going to work on over the course of the next 7 days. There's not a whole lot to show this week as far as finished objects go, just because I'm really burnt out, and I've been kind of trying to take a bit of a breather. I haven't done a whole lot. So really the only 2 finished objects I have are these little spiders. This one is I actually made this one at work, and I didn't have any stuffing, so he feels a little bit different. He's not as squishy as this one. His, abdomen feels a little bit different, and I don't know if you guys can hear the crinkling. Well, he crinkles just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but he crinkles a little bit because he is actually stuffed with plastic bags. And while his head is, his head held up pretty well, his head's got a good shape to it, I feel like the abdomen could have used maybe a little bit more. I'm not really sure, but he's got, I think, 2.5 Walmart bags inside of him. I did ask a few people at work if they could tell the difference, and a lot of people couldn't. So I don't know. Now, this guy was stuffed with regular stuffing, and he's a little bit smaller. Not by much, but he's a little bit smaller. Which is kind of strange. I used a 4.0 millimeter hook with both of them. But his stitches, the one that's got actual stuffing in it, are a little stretched here and there. I don't know if it's that they're stretched or if that's where I came through to hide the tail end or what. But there are a few spots where I can see, like underneath, I can see the stuffing just barely. Can y'all? I don't know if you guys can. But those are my 2 completed spiders, my 2 completed projects this last week. I worked on these guys all weekend while I was selling tickets out at Scream Hollow, and then I really have not done anything since Sunday. I haven't really crocheted too much. I did start a 3rd spider, but he's not going to be finished by the time I have to go to work tomorrow, probably. But I'm using this gray color here. And so far I have 6 legs. I need 2 more. And what I'm doing with this one is I'm actually using both ends of this ball of yarn and doing a double-stranded spider. Because the yarn, I think, was meant to be a DK, but it seemed a little thin, so I decided to double up on the yarn. The yarn that I'm using for the gray one, as much as I really like the color, I don't really care for the yarn itself. It's actually kind of itchy and scratchy, which, I mean, it's just low quality. The brand is Crafter's Square. I got it at the dollar store for, I think, $1.25. So that's the label. There is 132 yards per ball. It's 90% polyester and 10% acrylic. And see, given that that is the fiber content, you would think that it would be softer, but it's actually kind of scratchy, and I've never used any polyester yarn or majority polyester yarn that was scratchy. Anything with polyester has always been very soft, and even in the ball is kind of scratchy. I've got 100% wool that is way softer than this stuff, so I don't see myself ever using this stuff for a garment I will probably only ever use this in amigurumi just because. Now I do have this same brand of yarn in a navy blue color. It recommends a 6mm hook, but like I said, it seemed really thin, so I'm actually doubling it over and using a 4mm hook with it. I expect the spider to come out a little bit bigger than, like, little bit bigger than these guys, but not by much. Let's see, what else does it say on this? It says recommended knitting needles are 5mm, and the recommended crochet hook is 6mm. So I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit of a generic yarn. Great for amigurumi, but I don't see myself using it for anything else outside of amigurumi. I don't know, so I guess kind of this week y'all got WIP Wednesday and a little bit of a yarn review. But, you know, it is what it is. And I think most of you guys seen my video about some temporary changes with the channel, where I'm going to be taking some time off from doing live streaming to kind of make and schedule out videos, excuse me, for while I'm gone, and possibly more than that, I don't know. I just kind of want to get ahead with my videos. I know that today is Wednesday, and I'm just now getting my WIP Wednesday out. I'm so burnt out on everything. All I really want to do is sleep, and that's what I did most of today. I went to bed at 9 o'clock at night last night, and I didn't get up till 1 in the afternoon. I'm just very tired. So yeah. I've actually only been awake and moving around for a couple of hours. And that's really, I just want to sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep. Tomorrow is Halloween, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be up very late, and I'm going to be dealing with a lot of people. I don't know, I think it's kind of up in the air how many people will be coming out to Scream Hollow tomorrow, because the forecast does mention rain for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but, at the same time, it's Halloween night tomorrow, so maybe we will have quite a few this weekend. I don't know. I know last weekend on Saturday we did like 1,800, 2,000 people, somewhere around in there. There was a lot of people out at Scream Hollow this last weekend, and we even had, y'all, one of our bartenders cut a group off, and they got very angry. Somebody in that group tried to punch our bartender, and then they tried to punch one of our managers who had run over there to try to help the situation. This group of people ended up getting thrown off the property. I'm pretty sure that some of them went to jail. I don't know for sure, but I mean, if nothing else, they got public intoxication. So like last weekend, Saturday and Friday were crazy. Tons and tons of people. It was just a lot. There was a lot of people that had a good time, but there was also a lot of people that were trying to scam tickets and, you know, go through the houses, and it was just nonsense. Just nonsense. I don't know why people can't just come out and just have a good time without causing drama or causing problems with the staff. You know, we did get a review that said that a lot of the staff members looked very exhausted, and I wanted so badly to respond to this particular review, because we are exhausted. We all have, you know, our 9-to-5 daily jobs, or, you know, our households that we run, and then we get out there and we're entertainers from 7 to midnight, sometimes later, from 7 o'clock at night to midnight. You know, we're entertainers, and then, you know, we have to clean up the park, we have to do a staff meeting, so by the time we get home, it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, And depending on where, where you live, that could be a 45-minute to an hour drive. And I don't think a lot of patrons stop to realize that, yes, we are exhausted and we are doing the best we can to entertain you with with the energy that we have left. Come Sunday, we're exhausted. Now, luckily this upcoming week we don't have we're not working Sunday, but we are working Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Some haunted houses are actually doing what's called Hell Week, and that's where they work Monday through Sunday. And I couldn't imagine doing that at all. No. Where, Scream Hollow, where I work, the owner doesn't believe in Hell Week, specifically because by the time you get to the end of the week, the actors and employees are so exhausted that they're not putting effort in. They don't have anything left to give. Okay, so that's my tangent about work. I'm sorry, guys. I'm over here ranting and raving about work. That's partially due to the fact that I don't have anything to show y'all as far as WIP Wednesday and whatnot. But, it is what it is. Maybe I will have something ready for you guys next week. I can't guarantee it. I don't know, because after this weekend we will be doing a special event called Pitch Black, where all of the houses and all the lights in the park are shut off, and you actually have to walk through the haunted houses with nothing more than a glow stick. And I pass out one glow stick for every 3 people. So, if your group is 3, you get one glow stick. If your group is 4, you still only get one glow stick. You don't get another glow stick unless it's a group of 6. But I have heard from a lot of the patrons that they really enjoy that particular event. It happens the first weekend of November, so that's going to be fun. I'll be working that as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot for WIP Wednesday, but, I've got a bunch of stuff to talk about in regards to work. I need to, possibly this weekend, I might see if, maybe my boss or, somebody can take my phone and get some footage of what's going on out there, something of that nature, just so that I can show you guys. And because I know some of y'all are new to my channel and you have no idea what Scream Hollow is. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for you this WIP Wednesday. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know it's not much, but I do hope you guys come back next week. Hopefully I will be out of this kind of crochet funk that I'm in right now, and I will get some things finished. These 2 guys that are finished, they will probably have already found homes by next week, because the gift shops, the stuff that I have in the gift shop is selling out faster than I can make it. So these guys will probably be gone, I don't know, Thursday or Friday. I have very few items left in the gift shop. And I feel pressure to make more, but I can't. I'm tired. I want to sleep. But anyways, guys, I will see you in my next video, and hopefully I'll have a WIP Wednesday video next week. If there is a possibility that I won't even have a WIP Wednesday video next week, I might skip it. Just a heads up, for those of you that do watch WIP Wednesday regularly. Anyways, guys, yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye!